Welcome back to another episode of ABA Compare and Contrast, the series where I take characters from ABA and compare them to characters from Heaven's Arena. Today's episode, Gio Brando. Welcome back to another episode of ABA Compare and Contrast, the series where I take characters from ABA and compare them to characters from Heaven's Arena. Today's episode, Giorno Giovanna. Before this video begins, if you guys like this series, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll continue to make more. We're almost at 2K subs, so it'd be appreciated. So, a few days ago, when I uploaded my Vegito video, I made a poll on what characters you guys would like to see next, and obviously Giorno won. So that's why today, we'll be comparing Giorno from ABA and from Heaven's Arena. Now, this episode is going to be slightly different, as this is our first character, which both games feature a true awakening for them. So, with that all said, let's begin. This time, we'll start off with Heaven's Arena again. Giorno in Heaven's Arena is very different from the rest of the characters, as obviously, he's one of the many few that has an awakening in this game. Therefore, he consists of many moves. Although, I'm not as experienced with Giorno, so I'll let one of my friends who mained him showcase him.
Muda Barrage, a quick barrage which combo extends and also guard breaks on the first hit. Sensory Overload, a guard breaking move which ragdolls the opponent. Although, because it ragdolls, you are not able to punish the guard break. This will also put an effect on the opponent's screen until they are up. Life Creation, a simple counter which reflects damage back to the opponent. This move can also hit grounded opponents, meaning the initial hit of the tree can damage too. And while the move is starting up, you have iframes during it. Life Creation, Heal. You're only able to use this move whenever you hold E and press Life Creation. As the name suggests, this move will heal you, but only for around 10 to 15%. Keep in mind, unlike its base variant, this move does not grant iframes, meaning it can get cancelled. Requiem. In place of Giorno's ultimate is his transformation. Once activated, Golden Experience will stab itself with the Requiem arrow, turning itself into Golden Experience Requiem, and changing Giorno's moveset. True Resolve. Giorno and GER will float around for a bit, maneuvering around any opponent's attacks. This move grants iframes while it's active. You're able to cancel it by pressing the move again. True Resolve, Far. This move is only achievable when you hold E and press True Resolve. This move works exactly like True Resolve, but you move a lot faster, allowing you to travel a further distance. Life Shot. GR shoots a long-ranged beam, which both guard breaks and combo extends. And if the beam hits a wall, 3 scorpions are summoned, which auto-track toward the opponent, although the scorpions are blockable. Muda Barrage. A quick, decently damaging barrage where every single hit guard breaks, although the final hit will knock back no matter what. Return to Zero. This move will free Giorno from any combo he's in, whether he's grounded or being hit in an ultimate, basically granting him a super evasion. Although unlike the basic evasion, you can use this move while being comboed in the air. This move will stun anyone nearby and grant everyone iframes while it's active, so a person who's not in range cannot attack someone who's stuck in an RTZ. Although it may seem like it, Giorno is not able to attack opponents in RTZ. This move is purely an evasion, and attempting to use any move will result in failure. This move can guard break, but you still won't be able to punish it.
Alrighty, thank you Narbolt for covering that. And now, it's time for me to showcase Giorno in ABA. Like the majority of ABA characters, Giorno consists of 8 moves total, 4 in base and 4 in awakening. Those being Muda Barrage, a high damaging barrage which guard breaks on the final hit, although if not blocked, will knock back instead. When the move starts, a couple of flowers are spawned that will trap the opponent for some time. These will bypass block. Life Punch. Gold experience will strike the ground, causing a bunch of flowers to be summoned. If someone walks into them, the flowers will turn into trees that knock opponents away. If an opponent is hit by gold experience during this, they will be downslammed and have their controls reversed for a brief period of time. All of this is blockable. Tree. Giorno and Gold Experience punch the ground as a tree sprouts from beneath them, which damages anyone nearby. This move will guard break. Frog. Giorno will pull out a frog which will reflect incoming damage, although this move is only active for half a second. Awakening. Gold Experience will stab itself with the Requiem arrow as it then transforms into Gold Experience Requiem. Now, I believe this is our first character who has a unique passive, that being Return to Zero. Basically what it does is that if Giorno is killed, he'll be put back to full HP, but lose all of his awakening in the process. This passive also allows him to survive one-shots like End or Mugetsu. Return to Zero will also trigger if Giorno's awakening ends. Another passive that Giorno has is that if an opponent is killed by Giorno, their screen will show them dying over and over again, although these extra deaths will not be counted to the leaderboard and do not take away stocks. His first move is titled Return to Zero, which is basically his passive, but once pressed, will trigger the passive early. 7-page Muda. Giorno teleports to an opponent as Gold Experience Requiem then unleashes a flurry of punches that deal 80 damage total. This move will break block, although it can be iframed or countered. Keep in mind, opponents/teammates can attack the person getting beat down, and for some reason the person getting beat down can also reset, making this move not so viable for public servers. Monologue. Giorno floats up as he then heals for 30 HP. Giorno will have iframes throughout the duration of this move. Scorpion Laser. Gold Experience Requiem shoots a yellow beam that auto-aims towards the opponent. This is blockable. However, once the beam makes contact with the ground or a wall, scorpions will be summoned that auto-track towards the opponent. These scorpions will guard break. With both movesets covered, it's time to give my opinion on them. So, let's talk about Heaven's Arena first. Now, this Giorno is kind of funky to play. While I was getting background footage and getting footage for the showcase section, I noticed that because Giorno takes a second to charge a punch before barraging, there's a chance that the opponent can just slip out of your combo before Muda Barrage even hits them. Whether this is intentional or not, I'm not too sure. But due to this, it severely limits Giorno, especially in base, as his barrage is his main combo extender. Now, as I mentioned, it's only a chance this can happen, so it isn't too much of an issue, but can definitely sell the match if this happens. Moving on to ABA's Giorno. This Giorno is definitely a lot easier to play. Although the whole flower mechanic can sometimes get in the way of combos, it isn't really anything too serious. His awakening, on the other hand, is kinda lame. I mean, the only thing really going for it is 7-page Muda and his passive. I mean, Scorpion Laser is good, but since his only other attacking move is 7-page Muda, there's not much you can really do with it. Now, for who wins this? In my opinion, I believe that the base for ABA's Giorno is better, but for the awakening, it goes to Heaven's Arena. Now, keep in mind this is my opinion, so don't forget to leave your take of ABA's Giorno versus Heaven's Arena's Giorno in the comment section below. If you guys like this series, then make sure to like and subscribe. As I said earlier, we're super close to 2K subs. Now, with that all said, I'll see you. Peace.